All right, so you're about to see my video. I'm editing this part in right now that you're seeing in the beginning of the video because I forgot to say this in the video, and it deserves. Lindsey Williams deserves a little, in my opinion, deserves a little bone. Okay, this guy's been waving the flag of freedom and exposing the agenda. Thank God he's had these elite friends all these years to feed him stuff. He's given incredible information, and he's been right again recently. Okay, and every time we hear there's a DVD, a bunch of y'all come to me, Joe, get it, do the summary. All I'm saying is, you remember with my Ether wallet a while back, months ago, I'm like, you know what, guys, they have a little address at the bottom for donations. I wouldn't be able to get into these ICOs, neither would you, without Ether Delta. Excuse me, my Ether wallet. My Ether wallet. I think I'm going to throw them a little bone, little bonus. And a bunch of y'all followed me over there and did the same thing. A little bonus. Hey, thanks. We appreciate you having this service. Right? It's nice to do that every once in a while. It's not always about me, give me. It's about doing things for other people sometimes. Um, I feel obligated. All these years, I've gotten every single DVD this guy has done. I've done summaries on pretty much every single one, free of charge. And I just feel like this time, if someone wants to throw somebody a bone, I, I believe Lindsey Williams deserves it. Okay, his DVD is around 40 something dollars. I get it's a little bit pricey, but damn it, some of y'all is crypto rich. Okay, take care. Here's the rest of the video. All right, people, or as one of my 12-year-olds used to say, hello, people of the world. First and foremost, this is free advertising for whoever this company is. Comfort, watermelon plus peach with aloe vera. They have like 3 different kinds. I'm telling you right now, this is that dude. This is not a paid advertisement. This is not a paid endorsement. This is something you just need to get. Aloe vera is very healthy for you, good for your digestive system, and it tastes very good. I'm just gonna tell you, I just ordered 3 flipping cases from Amazon about 2 minutes ago. I got to have some more. So I picked up the phone today being the 23rd, 11 o'clock at night, but I called Lindsey Williams at about 10 a.m. He called me back later in the day. Now, some of y'all don't know this. A lot of you do, because I told you a long time ago. He gave me his phone number years ago. And I've probably reached out to him maybe 2 times, maybe. I said maybe, not maybe, probably 2 times. And he's like, anytime you want to call, um, I'm here or whatever. So I said, you know what the heck? Let me give the guy a call. And he called me back because I wanted to know specifically. Is there anything else you can tell me about the crypto stuff? Like, you know what I mean? Like, was it really your elite friend? Is that where that came from? And he had said he remembered me and stuff, and he said, I did see your video on YouTube, and I appreciate you saying it was the best video I've ever done. And I'm like, well, it's great news. It's not, it's rare that we get some great news, but you were right. I said, you did say we'd have a market melt up. I got to give credit where credit's due. I thought maybe the guy that you talk to now, your elite friend, not Ken Fromm, as we know, he's passed away. And I thought for a minute maybe this new guy just isn't giving Lindsey the right stuff, and because it seemed like some of the stuff he said didn't happen, but then the agenda changed. Donald Trump got in office, and then everything you've said has happened that this guy has told you. And he says, yeah, that's usually how it goes. And so I'm like, so I'm just dying. I was like, look, I'm calling you because I was like, I am heavily into cryptos, and a lot of my followers on YouTube, my subscribers, they are too. And when you said that these things are going to go up, 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 and up, and up, and up, and we've got 3 years, possibly 7 years, to me that was like, oh my gosh, this is great. He's like, oh, I know, and he says, I know people, I know plenty of people into them. I know people who have hawked up their house to get into these things and have made a, small fortune. And I said, Lindsey, I'm kind of one of those people that, I said, I'll be honest with you, I think where these things are going to be going soon. I just bought a house a few months ago. This will be my 4th payment in February. And I'm telling you, I think I might pay this thing off next month with these cryptos. So I was like, just was kind of nervous, like, oh no, what's Lindsey gonna say? And he said, no, he says these people, listen, he said, like I said in the DVD, these people are in every market. They're gonna wait it out with Donald Trump, but don't think for a second they can't manipulate and push these things up and down. They're gonna be in all markets. They're gonna be making their money in all the markets, cryptocurrencies included. They will know every single time there's a top. They'll know exactly where the bottom is because they're going to be doing it. And I thought, well, you know, I kind of said that to you guys. Let's just say, as much as we thought, cryptos can't really, if they're going to be manipulated, you got to go buy them. You can't push paper. Well, these elitists, banksters, they've got more money than all of us. Way more money than the entire market cap of crypto. So theoretically, they could go in and buy a bunch, sell back and forth to each other to push the market around. I mean, they could do this, obviously. And there's a chance that they probably are, right? So, not even a chance, it sounds like they are. However, they're here to make money. So, you and I, all we have to do is ride on their coattails. You and I aren't going to know when the absolute tops are in. We're not going to know when the absolute bottoms are in, but they do. And you and I just have to hang on for the ride when there's a big sell-off. And you got some extra cash, buy some more. On the sell-off, get back into it, great. Ride it back up again. I was just talking with Trader Jay, Trader Boss, and we were going back over the portfolio video we did in 2017 in December. He goes, even if you take out Bitcoin and Litecoin out of the equation, he's like, well, with them in there, all the picks that were in the portfolio video, he's like, we're still up around 1,400% on those picks just a month ago, middle of December, whatever. He's like, that's pretty incredible for the market down, down market we just had recently. That's right now at 1,400%. And he's like, had Bitcoin and Litecoin not done what they did, got hit so hard because they were big picks in the portfolio, it'd be over 2,000% up. That's 20 times this damn portfolio. So I was like, yeah, you're right. It's pretty incredible. And he called. This was probably a few weeks ago, if you guys remember. He talked about. I'm talking about Trader Balls now. The Kick coin or whatever it is, KIK coin or whatever, that one, not Kin token, but Kick coin. And he's like, I remember saying a while back I was getting this thing, it was like 2 cents. I told everybody, I'm gonna get into this thing. And he's like, he's like, I wasn't even watching. It was one of those ones where I'm just buy and hold for a while. And, it wasn't on my radar. He's like, that thing went up to 20 cents, over 20 cents. He's like, and right now it's around 7 or 8 cents, so it's still up, hundreds of percent, and like 400% or so. So I'm like, yeah, it's incredible. I was like, I've got a couple of those coins. One of those was Dent coin. Dent was that one for me where I just bought it a long time ago and just sat on it. And he also said too, some of these calls, we talk about trade calls and stuff. One of those coins he gave out in the very, very beginning of trade calls, by the way, starts with a P. It's 4 digits long, and it was up yesterday, and I think even today at some point, very nicely. That was one of the very first trade calls of this year. Again, even in a down freaking market. So I think we've got, like with Lindsey kind of confirming with all this stuff, cryptos, you're going to make a fortune. Markets are going to go way up. You haven't seen nothing yet. If the markets are going to go up and we haven't seen anything yet, what do you think that's going to be interpreted in crypto world? I think it's going to be insane. I think it's going to go higher. I'll be honest. Some of the more insane numbers you might have heard in your life about cryptos, I think they're going to go higher than even that. We've already been quite surprised as 2017 was ending with how high they went. The numbers we saw at the end of 2017 were numbers we were expecting to see at some point in 2018, not the very end of December, like crazy high numbers. So I think we're all gonna be surprised, and it'll be all for the right reason, So, hey, just hodl. I got my Litecoin shirt on right now, hodling, and I'm telling you right now, Steven, Crypto Karaoke Boss, we were working on a couple. He's like, he gave me some lines out of a Guns N' Roses song, Night Train. I'm on a night train, Ready to crash and burn. I never learn. It's gonna be blockchain, not the night train. And he was throwing some lyrics out that I again, I was laughing so hard. I called him and said, whatever parody you're on right now, stop immediately, and you start working on that one right now. When I pick up the phone, I dial his number, and I'm dying laughing. I can't even speak. And he's dying laughing, answering the phone without even waiting for me to say anything. We're both dying laughing, and we can't even talk to each other. It's gonna be great. I don't even know all the lyrics yet. I haven't even heard it. He's like, dude, you're gonna get it tomorrow morning. So when you see this video, I probably won't have it yet, but it'll be today, the next day, which will be the 24th. We're gonna get it. I can't wait. I'm telling you, me and him are gonna have so much fun. I actually jammed on "Sweet Child of Mine" on the drums and "Hold the Line," just practicing. And I'm a little rusty. It's been years, but I kind of realized I'm actually kind of good. He was like, I said it to him. I'm like, all right, here's my first little rough draft. He's like, that's you, dude. This is like studio quality. That's you playing? I'm like, yeah, I'm a little rusty, but he's like, you're pretty damn good. I'm like, oh well, thanks. That was kind of cool. But I couldn't help it. I heard his "Hold the Line," "Hodl Mine," "Hodl Mine," and it made me everything inside of me say, I've got to go buy a drum set. I have to jam to this with this guy singing. I couldn't stop myself. And my wife's like, you don't need another drum set. You had one years ago. Evelyn, I'm gonna get a drum set and I can't help myself. I just can't. And I've been down there jamming. Now she's learning heart. Till now, always got by on my own. She's got the first part down really good. So I'm back there jamming. I put on the amp, playing, jamming with my wife a little bit on the piano. Then one of my kids, my youngest, comes in. Daddy, do you want to jam? Ashley, you want to jam? Yeah. What do you want to play? Happy birthday. Was it Happy Birthday?
No.
Or Twinkle Twinkle? Jingle bells. Jingle bells. Jingle bells. Yeah. I want to play Jingle Bells. All right, do it. So she, ding, 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 ding. We're I'm jamming, put a little beat behind it. It's so fun, man. I've never played like with my kids, like music, So I knew, I was like, if I get this drum set, I've already got the piano for them for Christmas, the electric Yamaha, electronic. I was like, we're gonna have some fun, and we've been jamming. I taught them, welcome to my house. So I got one playing the bass line. I got one playing the little chorus part of the leads on the right side pen. I'm back there jamming on the drums. It's cool, man. But if it wasn't for blockchain technology, I would be able to buy a few of these things. I'm like, I can go out and buy a drum set and a piano. Like, that's what I'm loving. I'm just absolutely loving what blockchain has done for everybody, including myself. But I'm hearing y'all stories still constantly. Emails, Joe, a guy just emailed me. I got in 6 weeks ago. And I don't know if he said he was up 600% or 400. I don't remember. It's either 400%, so 4 times or 6 times his money, 6 weeks. He's loving it. Dude, I love it. I want it on the trade calls. I'm getting in right now. Thank you so much. And I love it, man. That's why I'm doing this stuff, man. It's finally paying off all these YouTube videos of just trying to put stuff in front of your face, news that you don't hear on the news, real news and whatever happening. But then cryptos came. Man, I got to cover that. We can change people's lives with this stuff. Oh my God, it is changing lives. It's changing my lives. It's changing your lives. You just paid off your house. You just got a new car. You just man, now we're talking. This is cool. So, anyways, I want to let you know, I talked to Lindsey. He confirmed, yeah, he got that information. He got that blocked, crypto information. He didn't just pull that out of the ether to just say it. That's good news, whether it lasts 3 years or 6 or 7 years. Could you imagine 3 years from now, even just if the party ends in 3 years? We have 3 flipping years. Count 2017 as year 1, 2018 year 2, which means 4 years technically, right? And then we got 2 more years after that, 2019, 2020. If 2017 is any symbol or sign as to what's coming, oh my gosh. And I'm going to tell you what Terry Boss has told us. I've told you myself as well. Whenever you sell a coin off completely, you think you've murdered it. It was epic. The story of your life. Never, ever, ever sell off all your coins. Keep maybe 10% if you want. Whatever your number you feel comfortable with, 5 or 10%, whatever it is. Because you never know if in the future something incredible happens with that coin, one of your damn coins, and it becomes a secondary lottery ticket, so to speak, later on after you already made a freaking killing, and then a year goes by, or maybe it ends up being 2 years. Oh my God, all these coins I have, I've got 10% of each left over. I sold off all of them. I made a fortune. Oh, good. And then you find one or two of them that the company did something incredible. Now the thing's extremely valuable. And even your little 10% you left behind is now worth a freaking small fortune. Never, ever, ever sell off all your coins. Take care.